Hey Novice Cheerstars families, it's Coach Kelsey. This video will cover everything you need to know about Cheersport Nationals 2024. Again, this video is for novice families. So if you are on a prep or elite team, please go back and click the Elite and Prep Cheersport Nationals video. Before you watch or listen to this video, please make sure you've already read through the full packet of information so that you are aware of what's going on and things will make a lot more sense. Cheersport Nationals is one of the largest events in the world. There will be over 14,000 teams competing, and yes, that's teams, not athletes. You will be walking a lot at this event, and that is not an exaggeration. The GWCC is 4 million square foot of space, and Cheersport takes up all of it. This is not the time for heels or booties. You should wear your most comfortable tennis shoes because you will be walking literally miles. This event may not be suitable for really small children or the elderly or disabled, so please keep this in mind when deciding who will attend this event with you. Our next competition in Dalton, Georgia is a much smaller venue and very easy to navigate for older, disabled, or really small children. All right, this is a new change from what was sent out in the original packet. While we do have a Cheerstars room at this event, no novice teams will meet at the Cheerstars room. The Cheerstars room is too far away from where our warm-ups and our teams will be competing. Therefore, we will be meeting in Building A. As you can see, this is a map. We will meet where the purple star is on the map. However, please make sure you're checking your remind the morning of, because depending on if there's maybe another team in that spot, we may have to relocate. However, we will definitely be on the top floor of Building A no matter what. Again, this is all novice teams. The first thing that we're going to cover is the parking. If you have not already purchased your parking for Cheersport Nationals, please go to the link in the packet and purchase it ASAP. I do recommend listening to the rest of this video before you purchase so that you know the best lot for you to buy from. If you haven't purchased your parking and you live in or near Fulton County, I highly recommend that you take MARTA. It will be a much easier process for you. Uber and Lyft is also an option, as well as getting dropped off at the door and or picked up by a friend or family member. I will now walk you through how to get from each parking lot to your team's meet spot in Building A. All novice teams will meet in Building A on the top floor. Again, that's Twilight, Twinkles, and Moonlight. So, let's get started. The first parking lots that we're going to talk about is the blue lot, the yellow lot, and the marshalling yard. If you only have one adult going to Cheersport with you and you are in one of these lots, I recommend trying to get a refund from the parking company and trying to repurchase at another spot. These parking lots are going to be a 45-minute walk from the parking lot to the team meet spot in Building A. If you parked in blue, yellow, or marshalling yard, this is the view that you will see when you're walking up to the venue from your parking lot. You may enter through any of these doors at the front or sides of the building. No matter what doors you enter through, once you are inside the building, you will see a large set of escalators. You will take that escalator up to the second floor and then go towards your left. You will keep walking straight until you get to another large escalator. Go up that escalator and take a right. Then you will go up one more large set of escalators and you will also hang a right once you get to the top of this escalator. Keep walking straight. You will pass a large restaurant with a circle bar on your left-hand side, then a spiral staircase, and you will see the entrance to the B halls, as well as an admissions booth on your left-hand side. pass both of these and walk past the coffee shop, which will be on your right, and down the small ramp. Once you go down the ramp, you're going to go to the right and you should see where all the cheer stars are standing. Again, from these parking lots, it will take you 45, maybe more minutes to walk. So if you have two parents going with you, I recommend that you have one parent drop you off at the front of building A. If you're looking to be like, where should I drop off for that? Type in the College Football Hall of Fame, and then you're going to follow the steps that I talk about later in this video on how to get to building A. Then have the other parent that's not escorting your child inside to go park at the blue, yellow, or marshalling yard, and then they will follow my previous directions on how to get to the team meet spot. If you do not have that luxury and you only have one parent with you, again, I highly recommend that you try to get a refund and try to purchase parking at another place. If you are not able to get a refund, you need to plan to be in that parking lot 1 hour before your team's meet time, or you will not make it in time. If you miss the team meet time, we only, especially for Twinkles, we only have about 15 minutes of a buffer. So if you're more than 15 minutes late, your child is going to miss warm-ups and their performance. It is very important that you are on time. Again, here's the team meet spot. Right here is where that admissions and all of that's going to be. The coffee shop will be on your right-hand side. This is a little ramp area right here. You're going to see those escalators. You're going to pass the escalators and go right there on your right. This is where we plan to meet. If that changes, I will send that out and let you guys know. We will now cover how to get to the team meet spot from the orange deck, the red deck, and the MARTA drop-off at the CNN Center. If you parked in the orange deck or you used MARTA, this is the view you will see when you either get off the train or get out of the orange deck and approach the GWCC. This is the main entrance to building B. You can go in any of these doors that you see on the front or the sides of the building. Once inside, you should see a big restaurant with a circle bar. If you are facing that restaurant, you are going to go all the way down to the right. If you enter doors where you do not see a restaurant and you just see admissions, that's okay. You are still going to go down to your right. Again, we're going to see that coffee shop on our right-hand side. We're going to go down the ramp, see the escalators, and then we're going to hang a right and find our team for our team meet spot. If you are parking in the red deck, your parking lot is in the same spot, but it's underground. So there is actually a tunnel that takes you under this exact road, and it spits you out right in front of that big restaurant with the circle bar. So if you see that restaurant, you're looking right at it, you're going to go towards your right, towards the admissions, past the Arena B entrance, past the admissions, go towards the coffee shop, but past the coffee shop, and keep going until you see the next set of escalators, and then go to the right, and then you will meet the team. From the red deck, orange deck, or MARTA, you should expect it to take you about 15 to 20 minutes to walk to the Cheer Stars meet spot. I apologize, that is incorrect. It will only take you 5 to 10 minutes to walk to the Cheer Stars team spot from any of these decks. This is the most central location to all competitive arenas and awards halls. It will take you 5 to 10 minutes to get to the team meet spot, and then it will take you just a little bit longer, maybe 15 to 20 minutes to get back to your car or to the MARTA train after awards is over. Again, we're going to show this. If you come in anywhere in Building B, which is going to be the orange deck, the red deck, or MARTA drop-off, you're going to pass admissions, which is going to be right over here. You're going to go towards the coffee shop, past the coffee shop, go down the ramp. Once you see the escalators, don't get on them. Go towards the right, and this is where we're going to have our team meet spot. The last parking lot for us to cover is the green deck. This is the quickest and easiest and most recommended parking deck for all of our novice families, because everything that we are going to do on Cheersport weekend is going to be right here in Building A. So if you haven't got your parking yet, or you're looking to get parking somewhere else, I recommend that you get it right here at the green deck. When you park your car in the green deck, follow the signs for the street exit or the College Football Hall of Fame. Once on the sidewalk, you're going to take a right. You will then pass the Chick-fil-A and the College Football Hall of Fame on your right-hand side. Once you get to the large football part of the building on the College Football Hall of Fame, you're going to pass that football and you're going to go right towards the Georgia World Congress Center entrance, where you see that big yellow arrow on the screen. Right above those doors, it says Georgia World Congress Center on the top. So that's how you know that you're at the right place. Once you're inside the building, you're going to take either the elevator or the stairs to the very top floor. Keep following down the hallway, and then it will take you to the top floor entrance of Building A. Once inside, you should see the team. Right when you come inside, we should be right to your left-hand side, unless we've had to meet on a different place. However, we are going to be on that floor no matter what, so it's going to be pretty easy for you to find us. From the green deck to the team meet spot, it's only going to take you 5 to 10 minutes to get to the team meet spot. At the end of the day, when you're leaving the awards hall, you can expect it to take you only about 10 to 15 minutes to get back to your car. Again, this is the most recommended parking spot deck for all of our Cheerstars novice teams. Right here where you see this yellow arrow right here, the East Plaza entrance, that's where you're going to enter from if you're coming from that green deck. And so as soon as you go through those doors, boom, we plan to be right there on the left-hand side. We are now going to talk about admissions. Anyone attending the event besides your athlete will need a ticket. The only exception to this is children ages 5 and under. So any family member, friend, teacher, grandparent, auntie, cousin, sibling, anyone at all that is coming to watch your athlete needs to have an admission ticket. All admission tickets must be pre-purchased online. They will not be selling tickets at the event on the day of. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, please go to the link in the packet to purchase them now. Once at the event, you will have to show the QR code from your email in order to pick up your wristband. I recommend that you take screenshots of your QR codes before you arrive at the GWCC. With the massive amounts of people that will be in the building, sometimes it is hard to get emails to load or any internet service to work at all. By having these screenshots, it will ensure that you have no issues picking up your wristband. If you have an iPhone, you can also add the ticket to your Apple Wallet. For all programs and all teams, go meet your team as soon as you arrive to the GWCC. Do not go to admissions. After your athlete goes to warm-ups with their coaches, I will personally walk all parents to the admissions booth where you can get your wristband and then direct you to the arena that your athlete will perform in. Please note for Twinkle's parents, this is super important. They have just announced that they will not be opening the doors until 6:30 a.m. So please make sure that you are standing right outside that door at 6:30 whenever they open them so that you are not late to meet your team. Please make sure that you've read your packet and you know what time you have to meet your team, how long it will take you to get to the team meet spot, what time your athlete performs, and what hall they perform in. You want to make sure that you are in your athlete's arena well before their compete time so that you don't miss their performance. Remember, novice routines are only 1 minute and 30 seconds long. So if you miss even half of that routine, it's almost over. As we talked about earlier, this is a very large event. There are 8 different stages located in 3 different buildings. You need to be prepared and know where you're going so you don't miss any performances. Remember, the number one thing you can do to stress out yourself, your athlete's teammates, and the coaches is to be running late on such an important weekend. Give yourself plenty of time to arrive, park, and make it to the team meet spot at or before your team meet time. I do realize that this is a super early morning for all of our novice babies, but we believe in them. We know they can do it. We're going to have some donuts for them once they arrive. You can also give them a little juice on the way there so they can have a little bit of a sugar rush so they can make it through. Please make sure that you have my cell phone number plugged into your phone in case you are running behind or you have an emergency. My number is posted on the screen, and just so you can hear it as well, it's 404-422-7283. The top 3 things that you can do to help your athlete next weekend. Number 1, of course you guessed it, be on time. Again, we only have about a 15-minute buffer, so if you are more than 15 minutes behind, your athlete could miss their warm-up and their entire performance. Number 2, be prepared. Read your packet, take notes, listen to this video more than once if you need to, so that you know where you are going. And number 3, try everything you can to try to relieve some pressure for your athlete. This is their first competition, and it is a really big competition. So as you're talking about the weekend, just try to be super positive. If they share that they're nervous, let them know that that's okay, but that you're going to be proud of them no matter what happens on that stage. So just let them know that you love them, you support them, and you're their biggest cheerleader. That's the best thing that you can do to help them. If you have any questions about anything that we covered in this meeting, anything about Cheersport, anything in the packet, anything at all, I do not consider any question stupid or too small. I would much rather you ask me. So please reach out to me. You have my cell phone number right here. You can call me. You can text me. You can reach out to me on Remind. Or you can send me an email at kelsey@douglasvillecheerstars.com. We can't wait to see our novice girls take the stage in just a week. See you guys soon.